I'm very excited about this research. I should let you know this. We've kind of got a bit of a unicorn with this project, in that, as myself coming from cognitive neuroscience, I like experiments. I like a very rigorous experimental control. Steve comes from a similar background to me, and we managed to actually run a true experiment with random assignment and really excellent experimental control within an enormous undergraduate class. So we have very nice ecological validity. Students are a part of this experiment um, in an assignment that they're doing for this class anyway. So what we're doing is we basically have random assignment. We have two groups where one group gets treatment as usual. They get the excellent instruction and resources that students at the University of Toronto get when doing one of these assignments. So they get detailed instructions, office hours with the professor so they can ask any questions they might have, so on and so forth, business as usual. And then the other group gets that, plus access to these video explainers. But there are two different kinds, and I'll get to what those are later. But essentially, we randomly assigned two students to one of these groups, video, no video, and just let them have at it, do their assignment, use these videos as they will. And what we will have at the end of that is educational outcomes in a kind of a perfect experiment, telling us if the videos helped them achieve their learning goals.
Yeah, that's amazing. And so it sounds like it will be a robust experiment where you are testing controlled conditions and otherwise to really see how a certain learning pathway compares to another learning pathway, and you've been able to isolate those two different conditions. So it does sound like a proper robust experimental design.
Yeah, precisely. And yeah, the data is rolling in as we speak. I cannot wait to see what the result of it is. Hopefully they help, but if it doesn't, that's science.
Can you tell me if there were any hypotheses that you put together for this study, and if there are any initial results that you can share so far?
So our main hypothesis going into this is that students with access to these videos would presumably watch the videos, and then having watched the videos, they would have an enriched learning experience going through this exercise of writing an essay based on the information from the academic paper. And we have some early data coming in, and we have run some preliminary analyses, and it looks quite robust that about 12 to 20%, there's an advantage in the group of students who had access to the videos in the 12 to 20% range over the students who did not have access to videos. And that's in terms of both information they remember from the academic articles and from the videos over the course of about 6 weeks, plus application understanding type ability. So again, across these two kinds of factors, we observed on the order of a 12 to 20% advantage for students in the video group. And then there was a question as well going into this of whether or not students would actually watch the videos, because they didn't have to watch the videos. It was absolutely voluntary. They have everything they need in the academic article. So in a sense, would they do the extra work of watching the videos? And I thought they would going into this, because it's a bit of a shortcut to getting the overarching message from the academic article, which I would personally use if I had access to it. And the results bear out that students are kind of like me in that respect. 90% of them watched the video. And we found actually the majority report watching both videos. So they seem to have gone out of their way to do a little bit of extra learning unprompted, which is kind of nice as well. So the initial results are looking very promising. It looks like these videos offer a tremendous value for educators. It takes seconds to add one of these to the assignment instructions, and you get a nice boost in educational outcomes. And students really seem to use and appreciate these videos.
Wow, those initial results are amazing. Thanks so much for sharing those insights. That sounds really promising. And we can't wait to hear more.
Yeah, lots coming soon.